good, y'all? Welcome back to another video with your boy. So, last video, the stuff I was trying new, massive success, you feel me? It was looking good, it was crispy, sound good, all that, you know what I'm saying? Your boy's just getting better at what he do, you feel me? You heard me? Rocking with me. You rocking with me. Today, reacting to Pat McAfee show. I watch Pat McAfee show all the time, as I said in a previous video. Like the show. Only white dude I really watch. It's fucking hilarious. He talk about Juju, what he said about the Browns. You don't know what he said about the Browns. You already see what he said about the Browns. If you don't know who Juju is, Corvette nigga who got blown up at the 50-yard line. He was trying to drag too hard. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. But without further ado, let's get started.
You say Steelers probably going to lose the Browns. What's that all about?
Well, I felt really confident. I did all week. Browns haven't won in Pittsburgh since 2003. They don't have a coach. They don't have.
If the Steelers lose this game,
their quarterback is his first start in the playoffs, and that normally does not go well. Okay.
But what you're saying is, a Viking was the Speaker of the House the other day.
they haven't practiced, Pat.
Is that what you're saying?
But then some fucking immature wide receiver.
What?
Because there's no logo to dance on because they're at home to insult the other team has to go on his press conference.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Put up on the bulletin
if the
board.
Browns,
He wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
By the way, he wasn't wrong, but you shouldn't say it.
The
Browns is the Browns.
Okay. And that's what you
the
think?
Browns win this game.
Juju has said that. Steelers don't have a chance.
Okay. All right. So you think the bad Juju potentially on to the Pittsburgh Steelers because of what he said.
Correct.
And that is very interesting because you weren't the only person that thought that in Pittsburgh. And I don't know if you did, but I know myself, Foxy, and a couple others. Whenever you see a quote and it's just a picture of the player and then words written out next to it, and then it's put on a social media post, and then that thing's retweeted, there is never any context at all.
No.
There's no inference, there's no inflection, there's no how did they deliver it. Were they meaning to potentially shit on a team? Like, for instance, if you read Juju Smith-Schuster's words here, just read them as basic-ass human right now that is not Juju Smith-Schuster and didn't deliver it to how he delivered it in a way. I think they're still the same Browns teams that play every year. I think they're nameless, gray faces. They have a couple good players on their team. But at the end of the day, I don't know. The Browns is the Browns, dude. And you can read it however you want to read it. But when you listen to what he actually said, Diggs, which I'm happy I'm going to be able to present this to you for the first time you really get a chance to see it, it didn't sound like he was taking that big of a shot, especially when
you first read it, that do sound like a shot.
And that's why we have to be very
Niggas call
careful
him
on the
nameless,
internet
gray faces.
whenever we just
That's
read a quote.
fucked up.
It happened to Aaron like 10 times this year.
Oh, yeah.
In this particular time, I understand whenever you read that how it sounds like Juju is just Oculus boxing fucking Cleveland Browns right in their suckhole. He wasn't, though, I don't think. Foxy, please play.
Juju, since you've been here, the Browns have had a few different head coaches, a couple different quarterbacks, a lot of different faces on defense. Do you feel, after playing them twice so far, do you feel like this Browns team has a different vibe, a more successful vibe than what you've seen in the past from them?
Nah, I think they're still the same Browns team I play every year. I think they're nameless, great faces. Yes, they have a couple good players on their team, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know, like it's the Browns, and that's just like one of the things that AFC North football, and they're a good team, but I'm just happy we're playing them again, this Sunday.
That still sounds like a shot.
Okay.
It sounds the same to me.
So, I mean,
it sounds worse actually now that he really saying
did he
it.
choose the exact right way if he wasn't trying to stir the pot a little bit, right? I feel like, and we've said this.
Bro, if he wasn't trying to stir the pot, he would have said that so differently, bro. He not that young. He like 20. He like 22 years old. Come on, bro. You know how to talk to people.
Dancing on the logos. We have said that. At the beginning, it pissed everybody off.
True.
And then everybody was like, he shouldn't be doing it. And then I started thinking, it was like, Juju is okay with being the pest. Juju is okay with being a guy. He's not bad with it. Like, hey, I'm okay being the guy that my teammates love and everybody else hates. There's a lot of those guys in sports, by the way, that are revered everywhere. Once we understand, like, oh, that's what they're trying to do. I think Juju is a guy who's potentially doesn't mind stirring up shit with the other team. And by the way, seems back like very rarely. I mean, he got blown up and and he did fumble that one time.
Fumble against Saints and the Ravens that season.
Hey, but he will show up though.
Yeah.
And he will hit people.
Sure.
Like it's not, you know what I mean? So that type of thing. The way he said it though, very, very interesting. And the nameless gray faces, by the way, sounds very rude.
Very rude.
Whenever you just say, these boys are just a bunch of nameless gray faces. Sounds, but there's a lot of coach, and I believe Tomlin is one of those coaches who believes that if we're the best us, it doesn't matter who we're playing, okay? Chuck used to say, nameless, faceless. Or I don't know if it was Chuck or one of the coaches within Chuck's organization basically was like, nameless, faceless opponents. That's it. We got nameless, faceless opponents. It doesn't matter who they are. If we do our job right, it doesn't matter who we're playing. That's what we're trying to do. Now, granted, there's not every team like that. A lot of teams are like, hey,
the man doesn't even get 100-yard receiving games.
This is how we're going to play. We're not just going to try to
execute
our shit that we do the best of the best. We're going to change to adapt to who we're playing against. So there's different philosophies now. So the nameless gray faces is something I would assume that is like a motto for them. Like, hey, if we play our best football, it does not matter who we're playing. But boy, it does sound whenever you don't, just like out of nowhere, like, I'm playing against a nameless gray face this weekend.
That is kind of fucked up.
No, they got Baker Mayfield. Yeah.
Nameless gray face.
He's the nameless gray. Don't know anything about it. Tony Anderson. Don't know him. Nameless gray face out there. At Ty Schmidt, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm curious, like with them not practicing all week, we've seen it this year and teams have been successful. From your experience, is there like a difference that like first week of playoff practices? Like, is it really that important?
No, a lot of guys are like banged up at this point. So it's almost, I don't want to say like, it's like, I feel like you're just trying to get to the game. Like a lot of mental, a lot of like, hey, we've been obviously through it from a fundamental standpoint, okay, but there's a lot of mental learning what you're going against. It seemed to me, if I do recall, when we got in the playoffs, it seemed like let's just get to Sunday here, or let's just get to Saturday because the boys are already in shape. Everybody feel, and a lot of guys are probably going through a lot of rehab. Probably going to be a lot of walkthroughs anyways because you got guys. And it depends on how your team is though, and health. So I would assume if our team was healthier, which I don't remember the Super Bowl like that run. I don't remember those practices if I was to think back to it. But I think it's a lot of like mental.
Probably doesn't remember because he's a punter.
No, he can't. I
so
guess
no,
if he cool pads and plans, but I don't know what everybody does. For us, I think it felt like we were just trying to get to the game. So the Zoom calls might be not that bad. Now, granted, they still have today. They have a walkthrough they can do tomorrow. They could probably do.
This was at least like 2-3 days ago. Actually, today's the day that they play, and I cannot wait to see that game.
Able to get some but some teams have had
games start off with Ravens and Titans.
And it fared well and terrible.
See that.
What's up? 105. The Browns is a division opponent who you've played twice, and the last time was last week. So like, how much different are you going to be implementing this week?
What do you do against Rudolph? You know that you don't do.
Mason Rudolph. Wait, is Mason Rudolph even playing? I didn't see the injury report.
Boston Connor. The thought of the Browns winning this game in your eyes, awesome, hilarious. How
if the Browns win this game,
I'm rolling with the Browns. I mean, everything is stacked against them, and that's why they're going to get the job done. And look at the Steelers; they have fallen off at the end of the season.
No.
If the Browns win this game, bro,
they're coming back and
they're going to light the world on fire.
All right, Hunt and Chubb, why not?
It's a really interesting.
The Steelers are going to be burned, but that's the video though, y'all. You feel me? If the Steelers lose this game, bro, what he said is going to be everywhere. I hope he know when he did that. I hope he know that. Because right when they lose, the instant they lose, it's going to be Browns players in their locker rooms talking about it. They're going to be on FaceTime dragging while they won the game. Walk your trap, take over your trap. They're going to be doing that shit. The Steelers better not lose this game, bro. Tomlin going to fire everybody. Juju trading you. I'm trading Ben. I'm trading the whole O-line. I'm trading everybody. Everybody getting traded. Them dudes was 10-0. They went 2-4 in their last 6 games. Dang. Niggas was 10-0, bro. Undefeated. But hey, we gonna see today. But till next time, it's your boy. See my Thunder jersey. I got this way back in the day, like 2014, 2015. That's why I say Durant. Feel me? Probably was wondering about that. But till next time, I already said that. It's your boy. Remember, always protect your energy. Don't let nobody mess your energy up. Grind for more, grind for better. Be a better person. Be a better man, be a better woman. Be a better husband, wife, family member, something. Be better somehow, please. Don't be just stagnant every day. Shit. You feel me? That rest of that is for my motivational ending. Yeah, y'all good. Y'all smart young individuals. I think y'all doing better. Y'all should be doing better. I see the same shit, everything.
Bye, have a great time.